Raiders lose 3 players. Running back has been a hotly contested position on the Raiders roster. Former Pittsburgh Steelers plan to leave the Raiders. Ananotnio's team is in a situation that cannot be compared to its AFC rivals. Subscribe to the channel if you want to receive daily information about the Raiders. With many questions heading into the 2024 season, including a battle for the quarterback position between unproven players, the Las Vegas Raiders need to make wise decisions about roster cuts heading into the 2024 NFL training camp season. Among the 3 candidates who fell short from the 53-player pool, Las Vegas opened the door a bit for Abdullah when he refused to re-sign star forward Josh Jacobs from the Packers. However, a different issue arose for Abdullah in the form of 2024 6th-round pick Dylan Lobby. This would be Abdullah's 10th year in the league, while Lobby brings many of the same qualities to the field, in a much younger body. Lobby's receiving ability is similar to Abdullah's, making them open contenders from the first day of training camp. While Lobby is young for a 24-year-old rookie, Abdullah recently turned 31. And in running back years, that's old hat. The only thing that weighs in Abdullah's favor in this regard is the minimal amount of touches he has received in his NFL career. He averages less than 50 carries and just over 40 receptions per season. Also hurting Abdullah is the fact that he came under former Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels. Adding salt to that wound, Lobby appears to be exactly what new head coach Antonio Pierce wants, according to Heavy.com. When I was on the phone with Coach Pierce, I said, "Hey, Coach, you have a dog," Lobby said during his April 27th press conference. He said, "Hey, Dylan, this is our culture here, just a bunch of dogs. And I'm super excited, man, just because it's just a bunch of brave, tough guys, man." Standing in Young's way are Wilkins, John Jenkins, Adam Butler, Tyree Wilson and Matthew Butler. And maybe Markin McCall or Nesta Jade Silvera. It's a difficult path. When you're a tight end on an NFL team, knowing you have to work hard just to make the roster, and your team comes in at your position in the first round of the draft, that's tough news. The Raiders took Georgia tight end Brock Bowers with the number 13 overall pick. Bowers immediately shot to the front of the training camp lunch line, pushing Michael Mayer, Harrison Bryant and Gentry into different positions in the pecking order. Gentry played 4 seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers before joining the Raiders in 2023. He totaled 303 receiving yards in those 4 uninspiring years. But Gentry seemed to have a chance to find more of a role with the Raiders until Bowers entered the tight end room. The Raiders are expected to employ 12 personnel frequently this season. This means that Bowers and Mayer will be on the field together in many sets. When things get big, Bryant projects to be a better fit than Gentry for that role. Meanwhile, the Raiders have a quarterback situation that doesn't compare to their playoff contenders in the AFC. However, it is Antonio Pierce's first full season as head coach, and there is a lot of optimism.